Hey guys, Joester here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video with the Xbox Series S. So in my previous video, I did the unboxing. I show what's included in the box. I also purchased the external SSD drive. And so I noticed that a lot of you guys were asking me if how does it look with a 4K TV? How is the upscaling, all the features? So in this video, guys, I'm going to share with you my experience so far, trying different resolutions, trying different games, including games from the 360, from last generation of console, the new games. So if you're interested in that, welcome to the channel. I'm Joester, and let's do this. All right. So on my left hand side is the little Xbox Series S, and right here I'm using the new Vizio Oled TV. So yes, I just got this TV as well, so I'm going to start working on my review. So if you want to know more about it, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you can get more information about this awesome OLED TV from Vizio. Now, first of all, once you connect your console, you're gonna want to go to your settings. All right, so let's go right here into settings, and there are some things that I discovered that I had no idea that you might, it work on this console or not. So let's go into TV and display options. And first of all, here the resolution. Do you guys notice something funny? This is a 4K UHD and the refresh rate is at 120 Hertz. That's right. For some reason, this Xbox is actually outputting this resolution in performance. Set up 4K TV details and has all the green check marks checked in. That is pretty awesome, right? 4K 120 Hertz. It also says that it requires ultra high speed HDMI cable sold separately. I do have an HDMI 2.1 cable. That's what I'm using right now. Video modes. Okay. Everything is pretty much selected here. All the check marks are selected. Auto login latency. This TV does support auto login latency or game mode. Also variable refresh rate, HDR, Dolby Vision, 4K, pretty much everything except 1440p. So if we go here into resolution, it's only 4K and 1080p. So no 1440p, unfortunately. Now, like I said, I was able to use this resolution, performance 120 Hertz. But the thing is, once you start up a game, you will get a blackout picture. The game will not work. Actually, you're going to have to hard reset your console because it will not send a signal. So I just wanted to show you that it does, you can choose that resolution and performance, but don't use it. You're going to have to either hard reset your console or unplug it from power and just connect it back in. So I'm going to change it back to 4K 60, which is not, it's not bad. Now, another question that I had from you guys was, what about, can you use external hard disk drives? And as a matter of fact, yes, you can. I am using 2 hard disk drives that I used to have on my Xbox One X. And all I did is just transfer all the games that I wanted to play and connect them here on the new Xbox. So yes, you can definitely do that. I highly recommend for you to do that so you can save some time. Now, as you guys can see, my internal hard disk drive is only 364 gigs, even though it says 512, but after the operating system, then your usable storage is going to be only 364 gigs. So that is why I purchased the external SSD drive, which should be, right here actually, storage expansion card. It's 1 terabyte, but if I run out of space over here, the internal, then I can start using this. Now, internally, I only have a few games. As you guys notice, these games, it says XS. It means that they're optimized for the Series S or X. Actually, Borderlands is optimizing as well. I believe that game is also has another update, but they take a lot of space. So let's check out, for example, Gears 5, and then believe is manage add-ons. So this is 118 gigabytes of space, which it's very, it takes a lot of space on your hard disk drive. So that's why I purchased this expansion card. This only works for games that are either optimized or also games that are designed for the next generation of consoles. So one last little detail that I noticed they added is with the audio. So I noticed that now you can choose DTS:X. I remember Dolby Atmos was also available on the Xbox One X, but now they included DTS:X. So if you have a receiver or a soundbar that supports that format, you now have that option. Pretty awesome stuff. Alright guys, so let's get some gaming in here, and let me tell you, this looks fantastic. Right now I'm running at 4K 60, and I think this game has HDR. Actually, let me just find out real quick with the information from the TV. Yes, 2160 HDR10. Yes, look at this. It looks beautiful. It feels very smooth. I like this. This is the Falconeer. This is a brand new game from I believe it's on Xbox and also on PC, but it runs very, very smooth. Then you can also change the resolution or performance. So let's go into settings real quick, right? And then over here at the bottom it says 60 FPS. You can change this to 120 FPS. Save and close. Continue. And let's do this. So now it's running 120 frames per second. What I noticed is that in some games the resolution will be 1440p, but it's mostly 1080p. And I do notice the drop on the resolution. It is noticeable. It's a little bit blurrier. It's not as sharp as 4K, of course, but even though it's a 1080p, the TV also does the upscaling, so it's not a big deal, honestly. It's just a matter if you want 120 hertz, 120 frames per second, or 60 frames per second. Personally, guys, let me tell you, I think still 4K 60 it looks great. So I want to switch this to 4K 60. Remember, when you change this to save and close, then you can continue. Yeah, I like it. 4K 60, man, that's the sweet spot with these consoles. So let me go to, for example, I was playing Ori. Let's go back to that game. Ori and the Will of the Wisp. This is another game that is optimized for the Xbox Series S and Series X. Quick resume, HDR10, and that's it. I don't have to go to a loading screen or anything. It let me go back exactly where I left the game off. That is so cool. Just, a few seconds and you're holy macro, what the? Oh man, I just died. Well, I just got to this new level. So yeah, that is the beauty of these new consoles, guys, that it's just a few seconds and you're back in playing another game. Oh, there you go. Also, this game has different resolutions and performance modes. So let's go to options, right? Display. So right now I'm playing 1080p at 120 hertz. And like I said, it doesn't look that bad, but you notice the difference when you change the resolution. The TV is doing a really good job upscaling, but let me see. You can't see it right here, but the other option is 4K 60. When I change this, I notice that even in 4K, everything is more detailed and it's a little bit brighter too. 120 hertz, 1080p, 4K 60. I really like this option, 4K 60. I wish they would add 1440p. That's what I thought they were going to do, but apparently that's not the case right now. Alright guys, so let's play a little bit Call of Duty. Of course, this is one of my favorite games. I'm playing this for the most part. And it runs very, very smooth. I have no complaints about it. It also looks very sharp. I believe this is 4K 60 with HDR. So once again, I'm surprised how good this. Oh man, I almost killed my friend. Oh my goodness. Once again, I'm surprised how well this Xbox is running these games. It's just incredible how a $300 new console is able to perform like this. There you go. Oh, I kind of felt like somebody was there. Alright guys, so yeah, there you go. Let me see the resolution information. 2160 HDR10, yes. I like this. Let's change to another game, shall we? Let's do this. Alright guys, so let's play a little bit of Gears 5. And my god, this is running at 4K 60. Now, I noticed that there's an option that you can change the resolution. I guess you can change the frame rate, but it's not giving me the option of 120 Hertz. Now, at the bottom it says if your TV supports 120 Hertz game mode, you can choose between 60 and 120 Hertz. High frame rate, the smoother the motion. So, for some reason, I'm not able to change this, but it is running at 4K 60, so it runs very, very good. I like this, as a matter of fact. Oh man. Wow. I really suck playing Gears right now. I haven't played this game in a long time. Man, that happens when I play a lot of Call of Duty. But anyways, it still looks beautiful. Now, there was a big update on this game, so I don't know if they added some kind of ray tracing. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I know they did add the 120 Hz, but it's not an option right now for me. Wow. Woo! Oh my god, I didn't see that one. Man, it runs good. It looks great on this TV. I'm liking this so far. Alright, let's switch to another game, guys. Shall we? Let's do this. Alright, guys, so something that caught me by surprise is how this plays Xbox 360 games. So let me show you a little detail. Alright, so this is Alan Wake, a classic of classics from the Xbox 360 era. Man, I used to be so scared of this game, but it's all good. So let's play this. I believe I still... Yeah, well, oh wow, this thing started so quick. First of all, it looks so much better than when I used to play on my Xbox One X. It just, everything looks sharper, and I remember there used to be problems with the anti-aliasing. You could see it, like those lines around the edges. Not anymore. Everything looks so much better now. But one thing I wasn't expecting is the HDR support. So let me go into information on the TV. And it says 2160 HDR10 support. Yes, this game does have HDR support now, and it looks pretty awesome. I mean, don't expect, high resolution graphics, kind of like the 4K or anything, but the upscaling, it is very impressive compared to the 360 or even the Xbox One X. I was very impressed.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Look at this. It is nice. And I'm glad the HDR is implemented as well. And I think that is implemented through the console. Yeah, this looks so nice. This is just one game. Let me show you another one. Now here is another game that also has HDR support. Let me show you real quick. 2160 HDR10, yes, and this is Sleeping Dogs. Now I don't know if you guys had a chance to play this game. You can actually download it through Game Pass. But this game is fun. It's about fighting and smuggling and all kinds of violent things, but this game is actually a lot of fun, and it has HDR support through this console. It is what? Yeah, I was not expecting this at all. So let me get my motorcycle out of here. And yeah, so if you like this kind of old school games, well, now you got the HDR support. Oh, my bad. And let me tell you, also the game looks really good. This is kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but in Kung Pao chicken. I like Kung Pao. Well, yeah, guys, this is another game that is taking advantage of the new consoles, and of course HDR support. It looks awesome. So yeah, guys, another game that looks very impressive is the new Watch Dogs. This is the Watch Dogs Legion, and the first thing I notice is the ray tracing. Look at this. Right here you can clearly see the reflections of the buildings behind me, and it looks beautiful. It just makes the whole thing more immersive. That's what I think. It's something new here. It's something that you want to enjoy this, especially, for example, in this area there's a lot of water and there's a lot of reflections. You guys can see at the water at night where there's neons, there's a lot of lighting, you can see more. But it is beautiful that this Xbox is capable of doing this. $300, and it also has ray tracing. I mean, you might be saying, well, the Xbox One X also has this, but it's not even close. There are some reflections for sure, but not as close as this. Let me show you a little side-by-side comparison. So here I put them side by side. I was trying to run the same sequence, so just bear with me, guys. And the first thing to notice is the reflections right there on the ground. Of course, this is a rainy day, so it is more noticeable. I also noticed the lighting everywhere. You can see more lighting around the Xbox Series X, and right here, especially in this sort of windows that is on this building, you can clearly see more details. There's gonna be another scene right now. Just give me a few seconds. But yes, it is definitely noticeable. This is not the only area, but there's a lot more areas in the game. And look at this. You can clearly see the reflection of the blue light in the background, the car and everything. You can also see yourself reflection on the mirror, or actually on the window from that building. So yes, it is an improvement. So yes, guys, so far I'm having a lot of fun with this console for $300 and getting all these awesome features. I mean, you can't go wrong. Obviously right now it's kind of hard to find one. I want to get the Xbox One, not the One X, the Series X. I want to get my hands on that. It's supposed to be more powerful, of course, but if you're on a budget and you still want to experience some next generation features, this console, it's really impressive. So far, I'm having a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos and you want to see more gameplay. So thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Please subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Jolster out. Whoa! Oh my god. Press the wrong button. My bad.